Hello and welcome back for another episode of Up the Gut. We're here with Making Out with Mel Kiper today. Brought to you by D's Nuts. We're glad you're coming back and listening for another episode. What week is this? Episode 11, 12?
Yeah, 11.
11,
Fucking
11.
hell. Yeah.
God damn, that's a lot.
Right?
Thank you guys for
Yeah.
listening. Thank you guys for following. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for talking about us. Oh, I'm fading into my crush here. Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, I'm a spooky ghost.
But
uh,
a month too late.
Speaking of our Mel, we are going to kick it off like we normally do with a normal Yell at Mel. No seriousness. Who wants to be serious on this podcast? That's ridiculous. All right, Mel, before I
Right?
get into it.
No, don't do. Oh, he did it. Oh, he did it.
I had to kiss him before I fuck him. My Yell at Mel this week is Cam Skattebo. And it's not for what you think it is. So Cam Skattebo over the weekend, or whenever the hell it was wrestling. Who knows? It happens like 700 days a week. Fuck it, who knows? Was at an event, got into a scuffle, I guess you'd call it. This is wrestling. Got into a scuffle on the side or whatever, got in there. Everyone's like, oh my God, what is he doing? He just had a horrible injury. He should be recovering. What is this man doing? Listen, I'm not mad at Skattebo. I have no qualms about what he did or anything at all because it was WWE wrestling. The most scripted thing you could ever have in your entire life that you watch for 3 hours. Do you know how much they probably went over that? That was not a spur of the moment thing. They weren't on the side there and they were like, "Oh, now we're going to get involved." No. This was talked about. They had them get involved in it because the New York Giants, they're probably in New York or something like that. Carter was there, fake beating up on the wrestlers, the whole thing. After the thing came out, he was like, "Do you think I would put my career in jeopardy?" I had the foot elevated. I knew what I was doing. Do you know how many times they probably went over that? A shit ton. This is the WWE. All of the fights are scripted. All the wrestlers know what they're doing. This isn't like him jumping in an MMA fight or an MMA fight on the side when those guys actually get in a brawl. This wasn't like something spur of the moment to where like a fight broke out and then he got in on it out of fucking nowhere. This is WWE. The scripted wrestling. That's what it is. He knew exactly what he was doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. There was no way that he was going to put his career in harm. And you know what? The guy wanted to have a little fun. Because you know what he's doing? He's doing absolutely nothing right now. He's recovering from an ankle injury. It was bad. It wasn't great. It was bad. But you know what can happen to a lot of guys when they have an injury and they can't do the one thing that they are paid to do, that they love to do, and this guy loves to do it. He doesn't care about CTE. He just wants to hit someone all the time. Go back to our last episode. Mental health, depression. It doesn't help. The guy's just trying to have a little fun, and he was careful about it. And then you're going to criticize him about, oh my God, he put his career in jeopardy. I think if his career was in jeopardy, he wouldn't have done it. He may be dumb on the field, but he's not dumb off the field. He knows what he's doing. He knows he has to put in work. He knows he needs to heal. He knows the offense sucks without him. All right? He knows he could be a star in the league. There's no spark. There's no craziness. There's no ketamine, creatine, white boy in the backfield losing his mind over every friggin' play. It was WWE. It was scripted. The man wasn't in any harm at all. Give him a break. I mean, he can't do the one thing he loves. He can't do the one thing that he's paid to do and that he's trained to do and that he wants to do. He wants to be on that field. He's having a bad time. Little spark. Give him something. Give him some credit. It can happen. You go back to the mental health, I'm telling you right now, it can spiral, especially when you're not able to do what you want. So back the fuck off, my fucking crazy white boy!
It's your hot take. It's your yell at Mel. I'm just saying two things. You said that he's not going to do anything to put his career in jeopardy, but yet we've seen him run the football. And it is scripted. WWE is scripted. Like they have it all planned out, but those dudes still tear themselves. They still die in the ring. They still do this, that, and the other thing.
They do.
So yeah, real
But
injuries can happen.
they do that in the ring. Everything outside the ring involving somebody in the crowd or anything like that is very scripted. They are not in harm's way. The guys are professionals and they know what needs to be done. They weren't gonna jump the fucking barrier and go after Skattebo or any of that thing. Those wrestlers didn't leave the inside part of the in between the ring and the barrier. They were there the whole time. He wasn't, his leg wasn't in any danger, especially he knew what he had to do. Nobody even went towards his leg. He didn't put his leg in jeopardy. It was scripted, which is fine. And like, they get scripted, they put their bodies on the line. I used to love wrestling when I was younger. Jeff Hardy was my favorite because he was high flying retard, and it was amazing. But that stuff scripted, and he wasn't in any harm's way. So calm the fuck down, you fucking retards talking about, oh my god, why would he do that? Let the man have some fucking fun. He's gonna be brain dead by the time he's 27. At least let him fucking enjoy something. Jesus Christ.
He'll be brain dead by the age 27, but he's not going to do anything for his career in jeopardy. Yeah. Mine is a little bit. Mine's a little bit different than yours. Mine is Jamar Chase.
Hawk tour. You're giving it a hawk tour.
You and I both know that shit happens on the field, in the huddle, in all kinds of dog piles. Like, if we know this, the dudes who played Division One, the guys who played in the NFL, they know this. And there are some deadly sins out there that you just can't do on the field. I mean, even in public, if I was to walk up to somebody and just spit on them, nobody would blame them for whooping my ass. I understand this is a rivalry of sorts. Like, I know you guys don't like each other, even though the Steelers have had the upper hand most of the goddamn time. But you spit in a grown man's face, and this is the part that bothers me the most, to be honest with you. He fucking lies about it. Like, the NFL doesn't have 80,000 cameras from every different angle, and he's the most prolific, most talented, most popular player on the field for the Bengals right now. And yet he thought he could get away with spitting on another dude and then lying about it. Then he appeals his suspension. Like, fuck off. You spit on another man. You deserve more than what you got, to be honest with you. He's still a good player, great player, actually. Maybe this is a one-time thing. But I lost a lot of respect for Chase after he lied about it, when you clearly see the fucking spit coming from his mouth. So
that was a lot of spit.
Yeah, Jamar Chase, you fucked up. If he comes out and says, you know what, I did, it was wrong, heat of the moment, whatever, then I would feel a little bit better about it. But if he's going to continue to defend himself, nah. You fucked up. I mean, you fucked up bad.
I don't know how he didn't think he was going to get caught. They caught Jalen Carter fucking 5 seconds into a fucking game the first week of the season. I don't know how the fuck you think you're not going to get caught in that situation. He spit a fucking loogie. That thing, oh my God. It looked like he was saving it up all fucking game. Jesus Christ.
He looked like he took a whole chug of water, saved it, went all Triple H, and just right on him. It was fucking disgusting.
It wasn't pretty. I would have been fucking pissed. He's lucky he didn't get punched in the face. I understand Ramsey hit him from behind on kind of like a cheap play right before that, or the play before that, or wherever the hell that happened. But you still don't spit on the fucking guy. Just do a paint. Punch him in the helmet. Whatever. You're gonna get a game suspension, but at least you're not a dirty bitch.
Yeah, that's completely acceptable. I could understand that. We've all been there. We've all punched people in the head, in the face mask. We've all, used their pads to choke them on the ground. At least I think so, anyway. You just don't spit on people. Like, with the way the fucking world is going, all the diseases and all that good shit. Just aside from all the stuff about being disrespectful, it's fucking disgusting. Jamar, you fucked up.
Yeah, no, it was fucking gross. And because of that, he's out this week. So, fantasy people, we have some injuries, have some people out. We went over it last week. We'll go over a little bit just today because we have a couple more injuries that happened. Our quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers is questionable. Man has a fractured fucking wrist, but you know who he's playing? His son this weekend, the Bears. And I think he wants to fucking play. So, he's questionable with his wrist injury that's fractured. I don't think he should play, but the man, he likes to do what he wants. Who knows? About to retire anyways. Michael Penis Jr. is done for the year with another knee injury, his 90th in his career over the last 6 years. He's on IR. Jackson Dart is still retarded with a concussion, going through that protocol. Jaden Daniels still has an elbow thing going on, the snapperoo. He's out. He's not playing. I'm pretty sure they're on a bye anyways. They're on a bye. Who the fuck cares? Oh. Fuck that guy. CJ Stroud, he is not playing. He's still in concussion protocol. He is not doing well. Josh Jacobs is questionable with his knee injury. He is day-to-day, week-to-week. He avoided anything serious. It's a knee contusion. He may play this weekend. We're going to see what happens. Jalen Warren, ankle injury, questionable going on this weekend. Brashal Tootin, Jaguars?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ankle.
Rookie running back at Auburn.
He's a little banged up. We're going to see what happens there. DeMercado. Yeah, Cardinals running back. He has an ankle thing, too. He has something going on with that. Bucky Irving, who the hell knows when the hell he's going to come back with his foot thing?
No.
Nobody fucking knows. Stevenson is working his way back to ruin Henderson's career already with his toe injury. Pacheco's working his way back from the knee. P. Ryan with an ankle. A lot of ankle injuries going on with these running backs. It's like they forgot they need them.
Well, it's when you can't hit them in certain areas, you got to go as low as you can, and there it
is. Drake London, knee thing. We'll see. Marvin Harrison Jr., he is out this weekend with his appendicitis still. I said he was going to be out at least 2 to 3 weeks. He probably will be out next week again. It's mainly the internal stitches that have to heal, and they usually want you out from doing anything, active for like a month, really. But he can come back. He's Superman. Who knows? Brian Thomas Jr., still working his way back from the ankle injury. I know he's limited in practice. We'll see what happens. Darius Slayton with a hamstring. Chris Godwin with a leg, fibula, still working his way back. Came back, hasn't played since then. I think he has a chance to play this weekend. They fucking need him, so hopefully he does. Keyshawn Boutte, hamstring. And Alec, I don't know. Amore, I don't know. The Titans wide receiver.
Manor.
Yeah, that one of those shitty guys that fucking try to catch the ball for horrible fucking passes. He also has a hamstring injury that he's working his way through. Xavier Legette had a touchdown this past weekend, but he has a hip thing going on. Speaking of hips, Dak Prescott has a minor hip injury. Just remember this because I said hip, but they say he should be okay. Chimere Dike, the Titans wide receiver. I don't fucking know. He has a chest thing. Nobody cares about his Titans wide receivers. Calvin Ridley is also dead because he fucking broke his fibula. They have no receivers over there to go with the no quarterback. It's crazy. Torrey Holland is also working on a groin. Kincaid hamstring, and Laporta is on IR with his back injury, so he's staying there. He's not going anywhere. Now, got a couple teams on byes this week. We got the Broncos, Chargers, Dolphins, and Commanders. They're on byes. All right. Broncos coming off that win against the Chiefs. Thank fucking God. 22-19. They really made Knicks do it all. I think they had like 5 rushes at halftime. They ended up with a 37-21 split. They really wanted Knicks to pull it off. He did what he did, but really the defense making life hell for Mahomes and them. That's what really pushed it over the edge. The Chargers falling to the Jags 35-6. What the fuck? I don't know what the hell happened there. Thank God they're on a fucking bye because Herbert almost died. He was literally on all fours. He looked like he saw his dad in 1794. It was crazy. The man just saw a ghost. I thought he was gonna die. I was about to call the morgue.
He looked like Reggie Bush.
He did.
You remember that
fucking
hit?
sack was hard. It was fucking hard. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. He ended up only like 81 yards passing. I was like, what is going on here? I don't even know. They might have had 150 yards offense. It was fucking pitiful. Dolphins coming off the win, 16-13 against the Commanders. Run game got him again. Tua still needs a Tua Goa. They said he's supposed to be playing quarterback for them next year. What is wrong with all these GMs that they have fucking in there? He can't throw the fucking ball. Fuck the money. It ain't worth
it. They're financially committed.
Fuck that. And then the Commanders are also on a bye, which is good. I mean, they're just – it's time to tank. They don't got Daniels. They don't got McLaurin. Get a good draft pick. Take your QB to the third year. Just put him on IR. Just end the fucking year, honestly. You're not doing what everyone thought you were going to do, but you also had a shit ton of injuries. Just pack it in for the season, honestly. Please do.
Yeah. Of all the teams that are on a bye week this week, I think the Broncos are the ones that don't benefit to anything from it. They're on a little bit of a streak down, starting to feel themselves. Um, Harvey Harvey was their leading rusher with 30 yards. They definitely need to get with that. Um, Troy Franklin, the leading receiver, 84 yards. They did have 3 sacks and 8 hits. Um, Moving on here to the Chargers. And you know what? As much I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but my heart does not exactly bleed for Herbert. Once he realized he wasn't going to die, he climbed back into his Lamborghini, drove to his fucking beach house, checked his account, and saw that they ran out of zero spots for him, so it just says infinity. And then he opens the door and says, "Babe, I'm really hurting." And Madison Beers comes over in a bikini to rub lotion on his chest. Oh, woe is him. Um. Anyway, uh, uh, yeah, he had 81 yards and an interception. Believe it or not, fucking Chargers, with Jim Harbaugh, the guy that prides himself on rushing. I understand they're down O linemen. I understand that they're down some of their guys that would normally contribute to the running game. But you think
Normally,
that
the
a team
top
like
two
that,
fucking running backs, and then both their actually, I'm pretty sure 3 or 4 of their starting tackles are all fucking injured.
you would think that they would still get more than 42 rushing yards in that game.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't. And let's be honest. Washington and Miami, this was fucking terrible. Please, for the love of God, if you tell me you're adding another game and another bye week to the season, but we're not doing any more international games, I would call it an even fucking trade. This game was so fucking bad. I went to the store. I'm sitting there looking at what kind of olive oil I want instead of watching this fucking game because I just knew this was going to be fucking dog shit. Marcus Mariota versus Tua. Like, what the fuck are we doing? In Germany.
The Germans already hate us. They're going to hate us more.
Yeah, for real. They've already suffered 2 World War losses, and now we got to do this to them. Like, we're piling on.
Third time's a charm. 9!
Yeah. Mariota had 213 yards. Chris had 79 yards. Debo led them in receiving. They hit Tua, not as much as I thought they may, but Tua was still terrible. 171 yards. Congratulations. The man behind me is the reason why they've done anything. They beat the Bills. They beat Washington. He's doing it. 120 yards for him. Waddle at 52 yards receiving on 3 catches. I guess congratulations. Yeah, this game was just terrible, and all those teams except for Denver, they really need a bye week.
Yeah, I mean, the Chargers definitely fucking need one out of anyone to figure out what the hell they're doing with that fucking offensive line and figuring out not getting Herbert killed. I don't even care if you need to keep your tight end to chip block to make sure he doesn't die, because your receivers are good enough is if you give them time, one of them will be open. You got to give them fucking time. Jesus Christ, man. It looked like nobody even blocked that D end. It was crazy.
Well, they got in there quick. It was quick.
God. Anyways, let's get on to fucking teams that matter. And that is the Bills and the Texans starting off the week on Thursday Night Football. Fuck. God damn it. We got a fucking another Thursday night game like this. Yeah, we say usually we're wrong. All right, usually we're wrong. Usually it's like, oh my God. If we're fucking wrong on this one, I might chop my fucking left nut off. This shouldn't even be a fucking game. I didn't say the right. I like the right. Left can go. The left can go. You don't like the left. The left is not great. Bills coming off a win against the Bucs. Huge win. One of the great teams in NFC. Did not look so great against the Bills. Josh Allen, 6 fucking touchdowns. 3 passing, 3 rushing. I don't think anyone else plays for the fucking Bills. I think he just threw the ball to himself. No. He actually had 3 receiving. It's crazy. Keenan Coleman was a healthy scratch because he likes to fall asleep. Yeah. So,
do you know who the Bills' leading receiver was for this game?
Josh Allen.
No. Very close, though. Very close. Tyrell Shavers. Who the fuck is Tyrell Shavers? I pride myself on knowing some of these dudes when they come out in the draft. I've never heard of Tyrell Shavers before fucking Sunday.
Neither did Josh Allen.
No,
Uh,
says, oh, that dude's doing the same thing I am. There you go.
yeah. The
My
defense for them
God.
wasn't great, but it didn't fucking have to be when you have 6 fucking touchdowns scored by your fucking quarterback. And
Yeah.
then you have the Texans beating the Titans in a fucking close one, 16-13. Davis Mills
Yeah.
finds a way to do it again at the end. Yeah, you ain't gonna fucking do it this week. Don't keep it close. You're gonna have to stay up. You're not gonna be able to come back this week. They need Stroud back. He's not coming back this week. Definitely, hopefully he'll be back next week. It's not going well in his concussion protocol. From what I hear, it's not going great. Usually guys are back within like that week, maybe 2. He's dying. If they want to have success this week, those pass rushers that they pay money and draft and whatever are gonna have to fucking get after Allen. They're gonna have to do it fast. I don't see it happening though. I'm going Bills this week.
This one was tough. I only decided who I wanted to take just maybe 2 minutes into your yell at Mel. And here's why. Uh, Davis Mills isn't playing bad. He's really not. He's not Stroud. He's definitely not a guy that they can rely on long term. And the Texans barely have a running game. They rush for less yards than the fucking Chargers did. Um, here's my issue. The Texans have a much better defense than Tampa Bay does, and they have better weapons than the Dolphins do. But the Bills lost the Dolphins, and they would have lost to Baker Mayfield.
This season
If
makes no fucking sense. It never does.
it doesn't, if it wasn't for him scoring 6 fucking touchdowns, he turned the ball over too. Josh Allen turned the ball over. I don't remember if it was interceptions or fumbles, but he turned the ball over. But he still had 6 touchdowns. You take away a couple of those touchdowns, he still has a really good day, but they lose the fucking game. The Bills they're such an enigma. I don't. I'm gonna go Buffalo because of Josh Allen, but they cannot rely on him to be their everything anymore. They can't.
No.
You cannot do it.
You're gonna
He
get
will
these
die.
You're gonna get these Josh Allen games where he just does shit like this. But if you it's like one every like 5. You're gonna get 4 bad ones when you try to do this, but eventually you will get that one where he's like Superman, and the other ones he's gonna be like Superman because you just get him hit too many fucking times and he goes brain dead like Skattebo. So Bills. Next one we got on the agenda here. A fucking thriller. Jets at Ravens. Can't wait to fucking take a nap. Holy shit. Fields is looking like he's finally benched because he's fucking booty cheeks. They're going to put Tyrod Taylor in. Hopefully this makes teams respect the pass a little bit more and not put 14 guys in the box because that's all you have to do. Coming off a loss against the Patriots, 27-14. Score looks pretty close. That's because the Jets had the ball the entire first quarter. Or anytime they had it. They ran it like 900 times. It's you might as well just play Madden and put shoe clock on, and you'll get like maybe 3 possessions a fucking game. That's just kind of what it looks like because he can't throw the fucking ball. And when he tries to throw the ball, he shouldn't try to throw the ball. And Patriots, not Patriots, the Ravens coming off the win against the fucking Browns, 23-16. Browns defense made Lamar's life hell, and it took the run game and Mark Andrews running a fake tush push in order for them to fucking win. I mean, if Gabriel stays in that game, the Browns might actually win. He wasn't amazing, but he was way more efficient than fucking Sanders trying to do what he did at Colorado and realizing, oh, fuck, these guys are a lot better than the fucking Iowa State University Tech. This is fucking crazy.
Which we'll get into a little bit later.
I'm going to go with the Ravens.
That's a bold choice there, Cotton. Yeah, Justin Fields has definitely had his struggles. They also don't have a lot of talent around them, and the talent that they do is very, very young and inexperienced. Not making excuses for him, but he was their leading passer. Obviously, he was their leading rusher. He is going to be benched for Tyrod Taylor, who, if you want me to ever be sad for an NFL player, it's Tyrod Taylor. That poor man. He's all set to start. Gets an injection, and they end up puncturing his fucking lung. Like, oh my god, you want to talk about the dude but underneath a cloud? And then Baltimore, we had said that we thought that this would be another pat statting game for Lamar, but you were right. Cleveland does. I mean, we knew that they had a good defense, but they really,
They
really
got to
had
him
a
5 fucking
yeah
times, and it might have been all Miles
fucking.
Garrett.
This is the best. This is the best I've ever seen Miles Garrett play. Like
Speaking of
he was
Miles
just
Garrett,
insane.
for one little tidbit here, I know we're not talking about the Browns, but speaking of Miles Garrett, did you see his post game interview and that fucking massive hog that he's been hiding from everyone? Jesus fucking Christ! They're lucky he didn't bring that out. Lamar would have a crushed skull. Fucking bringing out the fucking Thor's hammer. I was like, holy shit!
Well,
You can't
do you
make
do you
that much
remember?
money, be that good at football, and have a
Yeah,
90-inch dick. It's not fair. It's not fair.
I mean, there's a good trade off there. He plays for the fucking Browns,
I mean,
so
fair. That's
I
the
mean,
only bad thing he's got going on.
so not yeah. To move on to more phalluses, uh, fucking Derrick Henry, and I know I said this weeks ago, but I think that people can actually see this in live action now. Derrick Henry a couple years ago, when he would break through the line and it would be him one on one with the safety in a foot race, he's beating that safety. He didn't beat nobody this time. He paced with people, but then you just saw him slowing down. He got caught. He's not the same dude. Every time he gets the ball, they're literally just like, "Oh, well, that's the hole. We're gonna create a dog pile so that you trip over all of us." My wife has this ingenious fucking plan that I hope she never has to ever enact. That if she's ever getting chased, she's literally just gonna crumple to the ground, let the person trip and fall over them, and then she's gonna get up and run away.
Is she just going to
And
keep
that's
tripping
basically
and
what they do to
falling
Derrick
until
Henry.
someone helps her?
Pretty much, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so or until they catch on,
Bold
and then
strategy,
she's
Kyle.
fucked.
Let's see if it
Yeah,
pays off.
yeah. Zay Flowers, he's still big player, nothing. Their defense was doing okay, but then Shador went in and they just fucking teed off, and they really benefited from some drop passes, overthrows, some holding on to the ball too long. Like they really benefit from that. I'm still gonna go Baltimore in this one, but it wasn't pretty.
No. Next one we got is the Steelers at the Bears. Steelers coming off a
Oh,
win against
Bears.
the. Huh?
The Bears, the Bears,
No,
the
it's
Bears,
not the Bears. They're not the Bears. They're just.
the Bears.
They're like baby Cubs. They're not even. Fuck them.
Oh, I like Cubs. Cubs are my
Yeah,
baseball
well.
team.
Steelers coming off a win against the Bungholes, 34-12.
Yeah.
Spitgate 2.0 of the season. Jesus Christ.
Mm,
Aaron Rodgers,
yeah.
like I said before, coming off with wrist. He may play. He may want to play. If he doesn't play, they're stuck with Mason Rudolph. That's not great.
But they do have Will Howard as well. So what's the hurt in that? Trying him.
Honestly, at that point, I mean, they didn't
Yeah.
really need to do a whole lot with the crappy defense that they went against, and then the offense didn't do anything. It wasn't like a shootout like everyone thought. They didn't really need to do much. They weren't amazing statistically, but they didn't really fucking have to be. They just kind of had to show up, and the Bengals forgot that they had to play a game after their bye, so they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And then you have the Bears get a visual win against the Vikings, 19-17. Defense in the run game got the win. It's not fucking Williams. He sure as fuck didn't. I don't give a shit what anyone says. He's Trent Dilfer at best, game manager. That's what you're fucking getting out of this superstar generational talent. He ain't shit.
Wow.
But what also helps is the top 3 interception leaders are on the Bears defense with Kevin Byard, Nashawn Wright, who sucks dick. I don't know how the fuck he has 4 interceptions, and Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And that's what's really driving force of this fucking team is the defense and the run game. And it ain't fucking Williams.
No, and also actually I'll start with the Bears. This generational franchise-saving quarterback is threw for 50%, 50% accuracy this game. And for the people that don't understand what that means, is he completed as many as were incomplete. So hopefully that helps boil it down there. Swift still had a decent day. The defense actually had 0 sacks. So I mean, I only saw the highlights. I didn't see a lot of the actual game. So maybe the Vikings were moving the pocket or something. But you'd expect a team with a defense as strong as the Bears have shown, um, to have at least a couple sacks. But yeah, no, they did just enough to get the win on this one. And yeah, Pittsburgh. It's like somebody coming up to you and bragging that they just kicked the shit out of like a 7-year-old. Like, congratulations, I guess you're undefeated. Um, the yeah, so, oh, watch out, tough guy. But the defense themselves scored 2 touchdowns. They had a pick six and then a fumble recovery for a touchdown. So right there, if say they do that, they miss both extra points, and the offense scores nothing. We're going into overtime because we're tied 12-12. That's how fucking pitiful the fucking Bengals were. Rudolph
Yeah.
came in pretty much did as well as Rodgers did. Warren had a decent day on the ground. I think Kenneth Gainwell was honestly their leading receiver with 7 catches, 81 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Um, I'm going to go Chicago on this one just because their defense is playing pretty decent. Uh, they're doing enough to win, and the Steelers on offense, they're dookie. They're just straight dookie.
Yeah, this one's tough just for the fact of, I mean, I think if Aaron Rodgers was 100% and he was playing, I would take the Steelers. But
Mm-hmm.
knowing Mason Rudolph is going to be in there, knowing that defense is tough, and Mason Rudolph sucks, I don't know how the fuck he's still a backup, to be completely honest. I'm going to go Bears as well. So, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is their dad, but if their dad is out injured he's growing old,
Right.
I don't think it's going to matter much. So, I'm going to go Bears as well. Next one, we got a lovely game. The Patriots at the Bungholes. Patriots coming off a win 27-14 against the Jets, and the Bungholes, like we just said, coming off that 34-12 loss to the Steelers. Patriots had Henderson go off for 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 in the air, and it'll be the last time he ever fucking does it because Stevenson's going to fucking ruin it and come back and suck dick, but he's still going to get 40 carries to Henderson's 2. May does what he does. He's still up there in MVP candidacy for me. For he's fucking doing it. He's not turning the ball over. He's doing what he has to. He's driving. Yeah, Henderson was a driving force probably these past 2 games. Enough to maybe get some more carries. Probably not. That's not how it works. And then you had the Bengals, just absolute fucking booty cheeks. Joe Burrow was practicing this week. I don't fucking know why, but he may come back this week, and the idea was for him to come back on Thanksgiving. At this point, I don't even know if you want him to fucking come back. Just let him fucking rest. You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
It don't fucking matter.
Mm-mm.
Just rest. Tank, you're done. You're fucking done. Get a defensive coordinator and get some fucking defense in the fucking draft.
Yep.
Maybe draft a guy who is actually good in college and not good at the combine. And maybe you'll be able to fucking do something on defense.
Yeah.
Just tank. Just fucking tank. I'm going Patriots. Fucking tank.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Patriots as well. I'm not even really gonna touch the fucking Bengals offense or what they did in the game because you know what? The biggest thing to come out of that for them offensively was fucking Jamar Chase spitting on a dude. Uh, so I'm not even gonna touch that. I'll spend more time on the Patriots. May still look good. Yes, Henderson balled out yet again. Diggs had a really good game. 9 catches, 105 yards. And friend of the show, family member that is not blood, Tracy Ritchie did point this out. Did you know that the first 28 points of this game between the Jets and the Patriots were scored by former Buckeyes?
Nobody
So,
cares. Nobody gives a shit.
oh, Buckeye fans care. OH, baby. All
Nobody
day.
gives a
Anyway.
fuck.
So let me ask you this because we're not talking about the Bengals at all. Um, are you worried at all about the Patriots? Because I am very slightly.
Worried about?
Because the same way, yes, because the same way that I congratulate the Steelers for beating up a 7-year-old, the Patriots have beaten up on nothing but fucking preschool kids. The first half of the season. I mean, they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're really beating up on them, which is great. But we don't know really anything about them in a tight game when it comes to a really talented team on the other side. We really haven't seen too much adversity with them. they're probably going to cruise, and they got a last place scheduled, and they're doing what they're going to be doing, or supposed to be doing, I should say. They'll probably win the East, have a home game in the playoffs, but I'm a little concerned that they really haven't faced too much. I don't know about you.
I feel the same way. They are beating everyone that they should beat. They're close. When they do have like a tough game, they do win them. But at some
Yeah,
point, when you get to the playoffs, you're going to be extra tested because those. That's really when it fucking comes down to it. They're going to make the playoffs. It is what it is. I mean, they're going to be there. Are they going to be tested to where they're going to be ready for that? I don't know. I mean, Drake May is
right,
playing how he should be, especially against the Bills. When he played the Bills earlier in the season, he looked fucking phenomenal, doing what he had to do. So is he going to be able to take it to that level when he needs to, and not have to have a Henderson or Stevenson or someone have like a 3-touchdown game or something when it's crunch
right,
time, when they have to play one of these better teams? One of these better teams ain't this fucking week. He may have 6 touchdowns like Josh Allen did.
right.
But I'm kind of worried, but at the same time, I'm not, because we have seen glimpses of what they need to do. And they are close and competitive in those games that they need to win, like the Bills and the Bucks and shit. That where they might be able to turn it up a notch when they need to. So,
Guess we'll
yeah,
see.
I'm guessing you're going Patriots as well.
Oh yeah. Patriots.
Okay, cool.
With 9 guys on the field, I'll take the Patriots.
Next one we got is the Little Giants against the Lions. Giants coming off a loss to the Packers 27-20, and the Lions coming off a game they should have fucking won if they realized they could kick the ball at any point in time. The Eagles 16-9. It is what it is. The Eagles only scored 16. Whatever. Anyways, Giants started Jameis Winston. Congratulations. We got our Jameis Winston sighting of the season. The weirdest and greatest man you'll ever see. Too bad it's with the Giants. Very run-heavy script. A lot of running. So they didn't have Jameis Winston throwing too many interceptions like Geno Smith. But Winston, he did end up throwing a pick. Honestly, at this point, fucking tank. Don't fucking do shit. Get Dart some more playing time. Practice sliding. That's about it. You shouldn't be doing anything else. You have too many injuries, too much shit going on. You're not making the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Just find a new coach and go fucking from there. The Lions, they went for it on 5 fourth downs, and they fucking got 0 of them. They could have kicked field goals on at least like 2 or 3 of those, and they fucking didn't for whatever fucking reason. It's Campbell's reason they fucking lost this game. Against teams like the Eagles, you need to take the points because you can stop them on defense, because if you just play against that college offense that they run, you can stop it. And they were stopping it. They only scored 16 fucking points. Go for it on 4th down, like when you're down or like up by like 3 points, and just figure it out from there. Like really crunch time. Don't go for it 5 fucking times. Come up with some shitty plays and not fucking get it. It was bad coaching.
Every drive in the third quarter ended for the Lions with a turnover on downs because they went for it every fucking time. So I charted it a little bit. Detroit had 13 drives. They punted 4 times. They had 1 interception. They got a field goal. They got a touchdown. They got the ball. They took a knee, went to the half, and then everything else was a turnover on down. You had more turnover on downs than you did fucking punts. There's something to be said about playing the field position game here. Like I don't understand it. What his fucking mindset is, and what he's got against kicking the fucking ball. Is he that analytical that he's just strictly
I mean,
gonna
like,
go by whatever it says?
I like going for it. I like being aggressive. I mean, but at the same time, if it's not fucking working, if you went for it, if I went for it twice already and we're not getting it, I think we need a reset. Let's fucking punt the ball, kick a field goal, and take the points or take the field position, and then come back next time and just come up with something better rather than, we're going to keep fucking going. They did a fake punt the one time, and they still didn't fucking get it. I mean, like, it's...
The reason that when the Chiefs, I think, beat the Niners in the Super Bowl, the reason why the Niners were in the Super Bowl is because Dan fucking Campbell didn't want to punt the ball and play field position. He punts the ball. Even if they get a modest punt, you're making them drive an extra 30 yards. They didn't have all 3 timeouts. I think they only had like 1. It was after the 2-minute warning. They would have been scrambling. But no, you went for it to try and end the fucking game. You gave it to them at midfield, and you didn't go to the Super Bowl because of it. But anyway, yeah, golf played okay. Gibbs not so good. He was a leading rusher and leading receiver. Um, as far as the Giants are concerned, they played fucking hard. Like you really couldn't tell if this team is hurt as much as it is. They did fired their head coach. They're down and out in the bad division. Oh, bottom half is bad. Um,
I mean, they still have
they
that
played
that
fucking hard.
defensive front and everything still going for them. Those guys are still
Hmm.
healthy. Abdul Carter's looking like a
Yeah,
fucking bust right now, though. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. It's
yeah.
all Brian Burns and that fucking defensive front, and Dexter Lawrence up the middle, but no one
Hmm.
else on the other side.
Yeah, they're so offensively limited right now with as many injuries as they've had, and then just the lack of weapons that they have past, the ones that are hurt right now. It's just I'm going to go Lions. But if this game came down to a field goal because I don't know Dan Campbell told his punter to stay home, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I'm going Lions too. I mean, it depends if Dan Campbell wants to be super aggressive and, like you said, lose by a fucking field goal because he decides to go for it on fourth down at midfield for no fucking reason. But yeah, next one could be a good one. I don't know. We're gonna see. We got the Vikings at the Packers. Vikings coming off that loss
Mm,
19-17 against the Bears, and the Packers coming off that win 27-20 against the Giants. McCarthy is fucking struggling right now, and I don't know if it's him or if it's the offense. I feel like they need to get him some rhythm throws in the beginning, get him some confidence. He's still technically a rookie. He's only had 6 games, I think, now under his belt. That's it. Even when he was hurt last year, he couldn't really do anything because he was coming back from a leg injury. He couldn't fucking go out there,
yeah,
do drills or anything like that. This is like his first action. And then he missed like fucking 4 weeks already this year. Jefferson's not happy. Get some fucking fixed plays to Jefferson to where it's a one read, and if it's not there, dump it off real fast to the flat. Jefferson's not there, dump it off to the flat. Roll him out. Give him some runs. Do something. Because, I mean, you got a mobile
yeah,
QB2. You got to get him in a rhythm, get him some confidence. Because right now it's like, all right, we're going to call this play, read it, and figure out where you're going with the ball. It's not like a timing play. It's not like that. Get the man some confidence. He's a rookie. Treat him like a fucking rookie right now. Don't
yeah.
have fucking the training wheels on, but also don't fucking put him on a dirt bike when he was just riding a tricycle. Don't fucking do that.
Hmm.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. I think you got the Packers. Josh Jacobs is banged up. He may or may not play. Then Wilson's gonna take over for him. I mean, it might try to be the love show, which I am not in love with. I could tell you
Nope.
that. Not a huge fan of that one. Um, he also needs to stop taking those big hits. Don't lean with the fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
That was retarded. Just fucking
Hmm.
slide, go out of bounds. You don't need to get hurt, especially when you have other shit going on. We get it. Big dick energy. Not all the time. Not everyone
Yeah.
loves it.
You're not Miles
Uh,
Garrett, bro. You're not
I
Miles
know,
Garrett.
right? And then you're not that fucking high. I can fucking tell you that much. You're lucky if you're a fucking quarter of that fucking thing. Fucking 2 baby arms holding an apple. Jesus Christ! This is it. This is actual size.
Jesus
Carson's
Christ.
finally back in the stat category the second half too.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear your thoughts on these games and who you're picking before I do.
Oh God. All right. The Vikings. You can't tell me that it's the player that you selected to be your franchise guy uh, without telling me that you did all your research. Because if you did your research and you still picked him knowing that he was a bad fit, that's on you. So there's just something. And maybe it is because he's played 6 games total, but you have arguably the best receiver in the league on one side. You have Jordan Addison on the other side. You have a decent running game, and you play in fucking doors almost every game of your fucking season. So I have no idea what's going on up there. I Once you think you have something figured out, it fucking blows up in your face. But there's no reason Justin Jefferson and Addison should be combined 7 catches for 81 yards and a touchdown. There's no reason for it, to be honest with you. They to me they lost more than Chicago won this week. Um, and then the Packers. How can I say this nicely? Because I have a lot of Packer family. Every throw Jordan Love puts up there looks like a wounded fucking duck. It looks like a goddamn knuckleball. This dude's like 6'3", 6'4", steps into his throws, but then it comes out like a wet fucking diaper, just dies. Uh, yeah, Jacobs he hurt his knee a little bit. Wilson came in. He was all right. He was good. Um, and then you have people like Romeo Dobbs. I'm pretty sure I said this to you on Sunday. That dude could not catch an STD in a fucking whorehouse in Louisiana. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing or how he's more worried about his fucking skull cap. He's worried about catching the fucking ball. Um, they're so frustrating to fucking watch. They're talented, but at the same time, like you said, they're one of these, right? But they
It's
don't stray too
straight
far.
fucking average, and it
Yeah,
fluctuates one way or the other every fucking
just
time.
slightly either.
It's
You
just
know,
it's not like a big
major. Yeah,
one. It's not like, oh, they're average and then they're great. It's like they're average and they're like, okay, that's a little better. Or it's like average and
yeah,
it's like, oh, that's a little worse. And the little worse is when they fucking lose games, like to the fucking Panthers, because they're retarded.
right,
And you know what those games that they fucking lose is when they try to fucking pass the ball more and put the ball into Love's hands. He ain't that fucking great. And I've always fucking said it. He ain't that fucking great.
average at best.
He's better than Jalen
I'm
Hurts, but he's not great.
I am gonna go with the purple people leaders on this one. I feel as though somebody who doesn't speak out a lot can show a lot of frustration in Justin Jefferson. I think that's going to resonate a little bit within that locker room. I think they're going to get him more involved, and when he gets involved, he don't lose. I'm gonna go with the Vikings on this one.
I'm super fucking torn. All right? I'm very torn on this one because I have a love-hate for McCarthy and this fucking Packers defense of the Packers team. And if they hit this fucking average and if they do that little fluctuate north, they fucking win this one because that offensive line is horrible and they can get after McCarthy. Fucking balls, man. I'm going to go Packers. As much as I wish the fucking Vikings would win this, in my balls I want them to win, but my gut is telling me to go Packers, and they're going to force McCarthy to throw another 2 interceptions and just fuck up his whole fucking season. So, anyways, depression. Next one we got should be a good one. Got the Colts at the Chiefs. Colts coming off a bye. They should be rested. They should be good to go. Maybe not the paper Lions. Maybe the cardboard Lions. We're going to find out. And then you got the Chiefs coming off a loss to the Broncos, 22-19. Everyone loves to see it. I don't care if you're a Chiefs fan or not. Fuck you. Tired of this shit. They need this win more than the Colts do. They're clinging to life right here. They're actually in the hunt right now and not hunting for the first round bye. Thank God. Thank you. There is a Jesus Christ. Oh my God. This is amazing. Get the fresh guys up. Some fresh man. It's raining, man. Mahomes, offense.
He's been looking for it too.
They looked off their game. The defense, the only way that they're going to win this game is if they can stop JT. And that's the only fucking way. If they could step up, stop that run, they're going to have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to try to run it, though, unlike the fucking Broncos. The Broncos didn't try to run it. They still fucking won. Oof. I'm going to go the cardboard Lions with the Colts, baby. I'm going to go Colts.
All right,
the two hots.
So all right, so my Colts had a nice little bye week, coming off a win. Like you said, they're playing hot right now. Here's the thing: they may not be paper Lions. They may be, like you said, they might be cardboard or maybe, something a little bit more solid. I still don't trust them. Because this is a huge game. Honestly, this is the biggest game. For me, this is the biggest game of the year. Because I'm going to read you something here once these ads go away. Because, everyone loves fucking ads. Let's just say you're right about this. The Colts go into Arrowhead and leave with a win. Okay, let's just say that happens. Here's the rest of the Chiefs' schedule. Okay, they play Dallas, they play the Texans at home, they play the Chargers at home, they play the Titans, which might as well be a fucking home game. They come home for the Broncos, and then they go to the Raiders. How many of those fucking games are they losing?
That's why if they fucking lose this, if they win this
Yeah,
one, they go on their fucking playoff run and the whole fucking thing.
right,
But if they
right.
lose this one, it really puts them in a dangerous fucking spot.
It does. Um, Mahomes had 276 in the turnover. It was passing touchdown. Kareem Hunt took 13 of their 14 carries, rushed for their only rushing touchdown, and had 59 of their 62 rushing yards. That's just not going to do it. That's really not going to do it.
They need
Kelsey had
Pacheco
9
back.
for 91 touchdowns. They really do. They need some. Um, I'm going to go with the Chiefs in this one because they're going to be the more desperate team. That we've said it since the beginning of the year. Their window is closing, and I mean rapidly. The Walrus, he's going to be retiring soon. Spags can't be going on for too much longer. Mahomes is about to lose his safety blanket with Travis Swift about to retire. Uh, and then there's other pieces on that offense that they're not getting any younger or healthier. So questions are going to start mounting, like how you can overcome all of these. And let's be honest, Travis Kelsey, Hall of Fame tight end. Andy Reid, Hall of Fame head coach. Spags, Hall of Fame defensive coordinator. Once they're gone, how do you replace them without taking a step back? So to me, this is the beginning of the end. If they lose to the Colts, I think they're going to be at home coming off of a bad loss to a division rival. They're going to be in desperation mode. I'm taking the Chiefs in this one.
All right, got two different ones. There we go.
Yep.
Next one we got. Who the fuck cares? It's the fucking Seahawks at the Titans. I mean, whatever. Darnold had his worst game he's had since a Seahawk, throwing 4 interceptions. He's the only reason why they lost that game, because that game was fucking close.
Yeah.
They lost 21-19. If he doesn't throw 2 of those, they may fucking win that game. The defense, they made enough plays to win. They kept that game where it needed to be. Darnold's the reason why they fucking lost. This is the Darnold that I saw with the Vikings at the end of the year, and why I thought he wasn't going to be good in Seattle. And then he proved everyone wrong for fucking 10, 11 weeks. Then he has a 4 interception game where it's like, that's the Darnold we fucking know. Some of them were bad. Some interceptions were bad.
Yeah.
And then you had the Titans. They lost to the Texans 16-13. Calvin Ridley's dead. The other 2 receivers are fucking hanging on by a fucking dingleberry. Who the fuck knows if they're going to fucking play? So he's playing with you and I in there at fucking wide receiver at this fucking point. Honestly, it don't fucking matter because we're not going to catch it either way because that ball ain't going to be fucking on point. It don't fucking matter.
No.
But they also need to stop passing the ball 40 times a fucking game to be able to keep your rookie quarterback from feeling like he's a piece of shit. Yeah, he's not great, but like 40 times a game, you have 40 chances to suck. Don't fucking do that.
Right.
It's not working for the Vikings right now, making McCarthy throw the ball so fucking much. Don't do a Cam Ward too.
Right.
I'm going Seahawks. I can't pick the Titans ever. I just fucking can't.
No.
I'll be wrong when they win because I just can't fucking pick them.
Yeah, Titans versus the bye week is really a toss-up at this point. I'm not even going to go into the Titans offense. They're a lot like the Bengals. Ward was their leading passer and their leading rusher, so I mean that should really sum it up for you there. Seattle, I'm willing to give Sam Darnold the benefit of the doubt that this is just an anomaly. He's been playing so well. And yes, he did throw those 4 interceptions, but his team only lost by 2 points. So I don't know. They contained Jackson Smith and Jigba. And when I say that, I mean he only had 9 catches for 105 yards. They kept him out of the end zone, which is a big, big fucking win. I know that the Rams are like number 1 in the power rankings for a lot of these so-called experts. But the one guy that I really do value has been in Jeremy Green, ESPN Asheville. He has the Rams as their number 1 team. So if you're telling me that I can throw 4 interceptions and still be within a field goal of the lead against the Rams, I like where I'm at. I'll just take this L and move on. I'm going to take this win and move on because there's no fucking way in hell. And how about this? I'll make a little wager with our people here. that watch us. Maybe it'll get us banned. Maybe it'll boost our ratings. I don't know. If the Titans beat the Seahawks, I will do the next podcast in just a hat.
Oh, I hope they win. I'm gonna forge the score. I'm calling it in right now.
I'll lean back in my chair too, so more can be seen.
Even better.
Yeah, that's how confident I am in Seattle. Seattle win there.
All right, next one we got is the Jags at the Cardinals. Jaguars coming off that win, 35-6 against the Chargers. The Chargers! And the Cardinals coming off a huge blow-off loss to the 49ers, 41-22. Jags had a huge, heavy ground game. Lawrence, mistakes to a minimum because of that. They just ran all over them. They didn't have to fucking do anything. The defense destroyed Herbert, destroyed that Chargers offense. They didn't have to fucking do anything. They didn't need Lawrence to throw the ball a million times. They had to run it down the fucking throat. Tua ran it so much he hurt him fucking self. Look at that one. Then you had the Cardinals, who had a record-breaking day by Jacoby Brissett with completions in the game with 47 that was recently held by Drew Bledsoe with 45. So we beat them by 2 in a game that they fucking lost by 19 fucking points. Banning the run game early. They've had to do it 2 weeks in a row now. Clearly something's going fucking wrong. Your defense needs to step it the fuck up to where you shouldn't have to fucking abandon the run game by the end of the first quarter. The defense looks like the worst than the Bengals and Cowboys defense at this fucking point. I don't know what the hell happened. It's like a light switch and they just fucking turned it off and they forgot to turn it back on because that defense is not anywhere near where the fuck it used to be. God, I don't know who I'm going with on this one actually.
Well, you think about that. The secret to the Jaguars winning is to make sure you take it out of Trevor Lawrence's hand, which is fucking, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Again, for the second week in a row, fucking Jacoby Myers is their leading receiver, which is fucking nuts to me. Tootin has 74 yards in the touchdown. The Cardinals are the Pittsburgh Steelers of the NFC. We've been saying all year that the Steelers are just known for their defense. They've been so-so on offense. They get by with low-score games and field goals and shit like that. This is what we're seeing with Arizona. They have been leaning so hard on that defense, they're starting to fucking crack. And they're starting to hit the teams in their division that can really fucking play and really threaten to win a Super Bowl. This is the second week in a row they've had over 40 dropped on them. So, like you said, Brissett completed 47 of 57 because apparently they run the air raid down there in fucking Glendale. I can't remember his first name. I do apologize, but Wilson for the Cardinals.
It's Michael
Wilson.
Very
15 catches, 185. Yeah. 15 catches, 185 yards. Trey McBride, 10 catches, 115 yards and a touchdown. But yet they still only put up 22 points. This one was a little tough for me as well, but I am ultimately going with the Rams. Or not the Rams. I'm sorry, I looked at the wrong one. I'm ultimately going with Jacksonville. Just because that, like I said, that defense for Arizona, I think they're getting tired. I think they're starting to feel a little bit more of those bumps and bruises you get throughout the year. There's no confidence that the offense can sling it with anybody. I'm gonna go Jacksonville on this one.
I'm gonna go Cardinals. They got nothing to fucking lose. Just keep fucking slinging it. Let Jacoby Brissett fucking just set fucking records all fucking year. Whatever. Fuck it. It don't even matter at this point. You guys aren't going anywhere. Just fuck it. Whatever. Make your people happy. Make McBride happy. Marvin Harrison Jr. will be happy when he comes back. The offense is working more with Brissett. Even though they're losing, they still look a lot better if they had a fucking defense that would stop giving up 90 points a game. So, let's go here. And anyways. All right. And the next one we got. Browns at the Raiders. Just win, baby. They don't know how to fucking do it. The Browns coming off that loss, 23-16 against the Ravens, and then the Raiders coming off a huge blowout loss, 33-16 on Monday Night Football to the Cowboys. Oh yeah, win number 4 of an easy team, baby. Sanders going to be starting for the Browns this week. Gabriel's out with a concussion, so their next string quarterback is me. I don't know who the fuck it is because they trade everyone away and they just
yeah.
Garrett needs to ask for a goddamn trade again this offseason. He's wasting his fucking career in that hammer away.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to take Thor's hammer somewhere where he could fucking actually matter when he has 5 fucking sacks in a game and still fucking lose. Still fucking lose.
Yeah.
A game where your defense has 5 sacks and 2 picks and you still fucking lose the fucking game, get the fuck out of here. And the Raiders didn't know what the fuck a run game was. Genty had 7 yards rushing that entire game.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think Quentin Williams was going to make that much of a fucking difference, but apparently it did. He ended up getting a fucking safety and everything. I mean, that was great. That was great. They passed the ball 900 times, and it was the Bauer show, which it should be every fucking week because he's the only goddamn weapon you guys have left. I'm going to go Browns.
It's an excellent choice, sir. I will also go Browns. And I'm just going to get that part out of the way just because I don't want to dive into these two teams just a little bit. I'm not going to go over any stats because they're kind of meaningless at this point. The Raiders, just visually, they are neck and neck. Like, if I'm just watching them, they are visually as bad as the fucking Titans. Their offensive line is piss poor. Fucking Geno Smith is looking his age. Brock Bowers is legitimately the only thing on that team that would scare you. Somehow, Chip Kelly's still fucking employed. They're not going to get rid of Pete Carroll. They're just not going to do it. I think they've had like 5 head coaches in the last 6 years. So they're not going to do that, but you can still get rid of Chip Kelly and upgrade. You could hire this water bottle that I have in my hand right now, and it would be a fucking upgrade. He's awful. And the Browns, I will say this. I have been somebody that speaks out against Shador Sanders for multiple reasons. I didn't like him as a prospect. The way he handles himself on the field goes beyond confidence. It is arrogance. It is cockiness. It is everything else. And his supporters don't see it that way. You're never going to change their fucking mind. Anything this kid does is never going to be his fault. However, the one thing that I will say about this is he got 0 first-team reps, which if he was the backup, he should have at least gotten first-team reps this past week. He's been inactive for a couple games. He hasn't. The only part of the field he's seen is when they go out, they do handshakes and shit like that. He held on to the ball way too long. He did all kinds of shit that rookies do by just throwing the ball, not having any real chemistry with any of the receivers, but you kind of get that in practice when you're supposed to be getting those reps. I am more than willing to give this kid a fucking pass on this game. As awful as it fucking looked, and as much as seeing Kyle Hamilton sack him and him see the actual speed of real NFL players instead of, the backups for the Carolina Panthers like we saw in fucking preseason, I'm willing to give this kid the more than the benefit of the doubt, saying that he's going to come back and he's going to have a better game. I'm not saying he's going to have a good game. I'm not saying he's going to lead them to be the reason why they win this game. I'm saying he's going to be better. But you're building off a 4 of 16 where you took 2 sacks, had an interception, and you look bad doing it. He still put some balls on some people that they dropped. He had a wide open dude that he overthrew in the end zone. So yeah, there are some negatives, but some of this stuff that people have been saying online that this was him being him. Anybody that's played knows that you need to be in a system and you need to know the guys around you and get the chemistry going to be fully effective. He didn't get that. So give it a few games. When he shows that he still can't do it, they won't have that excuse. But for this game here, the one he was thrusted into because Gabriel had the head injury, I'm willing to give him a pass. And the fact that his fucking house got robbed is real fucking shit. The people celebrating that he got his shit robbed while he was playing a game, you're pretty much scum of the fucking earth. Like, think about what you want about somebody, but the fact that their home was invaded and their shit was taken, that's not cool.
Yeah, that fucking part's fucked up. That was kind of shitty. He ended up getting fucking robbed. All these. I think it happened to a couple guys. That happened to Burrow one time. Yeah. It was last year.
Burrow,
it's pretty fucking shitty. I like how those people got caught. They were flashing shit, and they were like, "Oh, these are the fucking retards who robbed them." Yeah, I'm willing to give him a pass too. I'm hard on Sanders. I still don't think he was a first round quarterback. I still don't think where people are like, "Why didn't you drop him in the first round?" Dart was your best quarterback in this draft. Ward was number 2. I don't know. It wasn't a strong QB class anyways.
Right.
No reps, no nothing. This week he's going to get better with the timing. If he can push the ball downfield more than Gabriel, it'll be that situation where they don't stack the box like they do with the Jets too, and really just stop everything up front. If he can push the ball down the field like 1 or 2 times, he'll be able to run the ball more, and he'll be able to open up the field more with the passing. It's going to tell. I mean, it's only going to be a week of practice, but it's going to be a step in the direction that he needs to go.
Yeah.
And I think he gets the win.
100%.
It's the writers, the NFL script. He's going to get his first win. Next one, we got a fucking big one, boys. Rolling Brown now. We got the Eagles at the Cowboys. Huge game right here. Huge. This game is huge. Yeah. Eagles coming off the pitiful win of 16-9 against the Lions, who don't know what a kicker or a punter is. And the Cowboys coming off the pitiful win of 33-16 against the fucking Raiders, because it's the fucking Raiders. It only took Brown complaining, whining, crying to finally get involved in the offense. And he got involved. There we go. Congratulations, A.J. Brown. You had more than 4 fucking catches in the game. Go read a fucking book. I don't fucking know. They got the win, but it was mainly off, the fucking blunders of the Lions. This ain't no Jalen Hurts game. This ain't no fucking bullshit. Jalen Hurts sucks. I've been hearing things that people inside the organization aren't too thrilled with Jalen Hurts because he's more of a one-read take-off type of guy. He's too scared to put it in the windows. No tight window throwing. That's why it's a college offense. It's a stutter and go on 3rd and long, and they're going to want to stack the box and they want to stop that run, or it's a tush push. I mean, what are you going to fucking do? Which they finally got called for a false start on the tush push. Congratulations, refs. You did your fucking job, and I'm happy for you.
One.
Cowboys, Dak Prescott had 4 touchdowns. Threw the ball fucking 4 fucking times. Who the fuck saw that happening? I needed 7. He didn't give me 7. He got me 4. Offense looked fresh. It looked like they found their identity more, to where they weren't doing these stupid switches. And, yeah, they didn't start with fucking CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens on the field for the first fucking drive to send some stupid fucking message, as if your star players aren't going to fucking play anyways. Dumbass. It ended up working out in their favor. Whatever. Huge day by Pickens. Lamb looked pretty good. The whole offense looked good. They found their identity. They weren't doing these stupid fucking goddamn, oh my God, let's try this, let's try that. Oh my God, shake it up, shake it up. Reinvent the wheel! Reinvent the wheel! Fucking stupid. Bunch of retards. They didn't go full brain dead this week, which congratulations. Fucking Cowboys.
Yeah. I keep getting told that, Jalen Hurts this, Jalen Hurts that he's prolific, he's this and that. The other thing, his completion percentage is 50%. All right. I don't want to fucking
Jalen
hear
Hurts is my Mel Kiper of a quarterback.
Yeah. That defense was putting in work. They had 7 hits, 2 sacks, 10 passes defended on Goff. Brown did get his touches, which I'm sure he was happy about. And then Dallas. You and I, we were in different rooms, but I'm sure we had the same fucking expression on our face. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Your 2 best guys are standing right there next to the fucking water girl. What the fuck are you doing? And they really didn't answer what that was for. At least I didn't hear an answer that made any kind of sense to me.
I don't know.
He's like, oh, well, they're resilient guys. They come out.
It was a bullshit answer.
Yeah, it's 100% bullshit answer. To me, if you don't come out and say they were late for a meeting, or they, that we need to send a message to the team or whatever, then this was just a power trip by Schottenheimer. To me, that's the only thing.
Or Jerry Jones. I don't know.
Or Jerry Jones, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I know it's gonna shock you. I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
You know what?
I don't see how you can't. That defense is playing so fucking good.
You know what? You're right. And I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. That's fucking crazy. I don't care if the Cowboys fucking lose. I don't care if the Cowboys were fucking 0-95 at this fucking point. I will never pick the Eagles over the fucking Cowboys, because fuck the Eagles, and the Cowboys would have fucking beat them week 1 if there wasn't this fucking act of bullshit of fucking, oh my God, there's a storm. Shut the fuck up, play the fucking game, and let's get this fucking shit over with, you fucking retards. Fuck that. It's in Dallas. There ain't no storm to save this fucking bullshit. I'm going Cowboys. Time to disappoint me again this year, boys. Hell yeah,
Yeah, right.
brother. Anyways, on to the next. Another one. Falcons at Saints. Falcons coming off a
Oh boy.
loss of 30-27 against the Panthers. And the Saints were on a
Do
bye.
we have to go over this? Yeah.
What?
Do we have to go over this? Is
Yeah,
that
we do. We
I'm great?
just a little bit. Just a not Myles Garrett much, but
Oh, yeah.
average, below average,
Just to
super
meet
below average
the
white
minimum
guy.
contractual thing that we signed. I
Yeah,
got you.
just
All
baby
right.
ween.
Yeah.
Michael Penis Jr. is out. Noodle arm Kirk Cousins is in. Watch him throw some ducks. Yay! Offense is
Not
probably
to
gonna look a
Drake
lot
London.
different. They're probably gonna be a lot run heavy. Sure as fuck not
Yeah.
gonna run a lot of fucking rollouts. And he's gonna need his fucking jazzy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the Saints coming off the bye. Chuck got his first win as a quarterback in the game before that. Pretty sure it was it against the Panthers? It was.
It may have been.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was against
may have been. I
the up
don't
and
have
down
my thing.
fucking Panthers. Congratulations. Tyler Shuck got his first win. He got a week underneath his belt of relaxation. Everything that's great. I hate both of these fucking teams right now. I do. I hate both of them.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Falcons.
I'm gonna go Falcons as well. Cousins did not look good at all. He looked like he was old and just happy to be there. Bijan finally had over 100 yards. He had 2
Well, yeah,
touchdowns. Drake
I would
London's
be
out.
fucking happy too if I got paid that much money to do fucking nothing. Hell yeah!
The defense is actually doing pretty well. I don't know who the fuck they're going to throw to.
Me.
You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm switching up.
Oh.
On live TV, I'm switching up. I'm going to go with the Saints coming off a bye week, hosting the Falcons with their backup quarterback without their star receiver. You know what? I wouldn't even cover Kyle Pitts. I would just let him run free. He's
He can't
another
catch the
one that
fucking ball
can catch gonorrhea.
anyways.
No, absolutely not. If somebody could have herpes burst open and infected on their fucking mouth, he could lick it the way you're licking Mel Kiper. He still wouldn't catch nothing. I'm gonna go with the Saints.
All right, interesting. There we go. Wow, look at you, little trans. Yeah. Little switch there. Next one we got the Buccaneers against the Ramrods. Ramrods, Rams. Buccaneers come off that loss 44-32 against the Bills, and Ramrod getting that win 21-19 against the Seahawks. Mayfield did a little bit of everything. Threw a touchdown, ran for a touchdown, threw a pick, did some shit, did what he could. I mean, you're missing a lot of offensive weapons. You're going to do the best you fucking can, all right? Sean Tucker kept him in the game. Great fucking game by him. Great run game. Still need Bucky Irvin back, though. You're going to get like one game from a backup anyways and be like, this guy's fucking amazing. Yeah. And then he's not going to be amazing the other fucking times. This guy's fucking amazing game. And then he's not going to, I don't think he's going to be as amazing this week. Especially not against the fucking Rams. The defense for the Bucs was great in the beginning. Then they weren't so great, and they stopped being good. And now they don't know how to fucking play defense. So they got to fucking figure out what the hell's going on out there. The offense had to figure out what they had to figure out by the bye. They got to figure it out. After the bye, the defense forgot that they still had to play football too. And they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And then you got Stafford. Stafford staying hot. He had 2 touchdowns. I don't think he threw another pick. He's up there in MVP candidacy he's fucking on fire. The whole fucking Rams team is on fire. You know, the defense, Darnold threw 4 picks, but the defense had to force 4 picks. They had to force those interceptions. They had to do the right thing and catch the ball to get those. Yeah, if he doesn't throw those 4, they probably lose that game. But they made him throw 4 picks, which is the defense's job. They need to fucking disguise it, do what they have to do. Some of them look ugly. Some of them were good. Are they the best team? They're up there. I mean, you do. I don't think you have a true number 1 team like you do every fucking year. You have a team, like you have like your top like 4 teams, and they're just going to keep alternating throughout the weeks of who has a better week, and then you'll have your Super Bowl winner. Maybe that's the best team, but they might have just got the best team on a fucking horrible week. Oh boy. I'm going to go
You need
Mayfield
time.
Magic. I'm going Mayfield Magic.
You're gonna go Mayfield. Alrighty.
I haven't gone Mayfield in like a little bit, and I think my man crush is having a hard time when I don't pick him. So I'm gonna pick him and give him a motivational boost here.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Stafford did throw two touchdowns, did turn the ball over. Mr. You know, touch share percentage going down. Kyron Williams had another light day of 91 yards and a touchdown on 12 carries. Puka 775. They're all balling right now, doing whatever they can to win. Tampa Bay, they're extremely injured. I don't think they're getting anybody back in fucking soon.
And they might get Godwin
Tucker
back
did
this
have,
week.
I guess, maybe so that Shepard
Well,
isn't
I
their
mean,
leading
like
goddamn
if they
receiver.
he's been sitting out a while now. It's been a hot
Yeah.
minute since it's been before their bye. It will be a huge
Yeah.
boost to that fucking offense. So your number 2 isn't Tez Johnson. Nothing against Tez Johnson, but you need another wide receiver out there to pair with Igbuka.
I'm going to go Rams on this. They're hot. They're my number one team in the power rankings. So I'm going to go with the Rams with this one, especially since they're at home.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I got this one wrong. Same with the Cowboys one, but like I need to go with my man crushes in my team this week, just because fuck it.
Absolutely.
Just fuck it. Does it matter at this fucking
Yeah.
point? Hell no, brother. It don't fucking matter. Last game of the week, Panthers at 49ers. Panthers coming off that win, 30-27 against the Falcons. The 49ers with that blowout win. The 41-22 win against the Cardinals. We have a new legend in the house, and that's the legend of Perk Young, baby. Gets hurt, goes back to the locker room, comes out and fucking launches it as if he's a normal-sized quarterback. What the fuck happened? Did he grow 4 inches? Did he use Myles Garrett's dick to see over the fucking line? Did he use that to gain a couple inches? He must have been standing on that thing like it's a pogo stick.
Do you remember what? So this reminded me of when Aaron Rodgers was hurt on that one Monday night game. Came back out of the tunnel, went in the game, and just lit it up. And then he's doing the interview. You see the bloodshot in his eyes.
Dude,
Yeah,
his eyes
man.
are fucking like this and shit. He's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. we did some stuff, man.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
won. That was really good.
Yeah. I don't know where the fuck I am right now, but yeah, man.
Who was playing?
Yeah, exactly.
Was that Joe Montana? He did great.
Montana. Tet looks like a true number one. Young came out and just had the best game of his fucking career, and it was mostly because he was on my bench this week.
Yeah, I mean, Dowdle got bottled up really well this week.
Yeah,
and they had Perk Young, so he had like fucking almost 500 yards passing. It was insane with 3 touchdowns.
Purdy didn't do too bad. 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. Not bad for your first game in 2 months.
You don't have to do anything.
A lot is coming off of CMC, which is great for him and his health. With everyone getting healthy again. Really nothing to go too deep into with San Francisco. I'm taking them to win this game.
Yeah,
because I kind of think Young blew his load. So, speaking of hopping around, God, man, like I feel like I'm taking every single step up this mountain.
Can I talk about the 49ers before you get any bullshit? Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. I don't care anymore. It doesn't even count. I keep fucking getting players hurt. I picked fucking Chargers last week, and Herbert almost fucking dies. Honestly, who's going to get hurt?
Yeah, talk about the Niners and then
oh, man.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love's going to get hurt this week, and he's going to ruin my fucking pick on that one. Him and Daniel Jones. I'm going to lose 2 quarterbacks because we have fucking 6 different ones, all right? Purdy brought the spark that the 49ers needed, though. I mean, they were up by a lot. He didn't really need to do a shit ton. They gave up a shit ton of passing yards on defense, but that's because the Cardinals just decided to not run the ball. You're going to give up yards. It's going to happen, especially if someone's throwing the ball 57 times. You're going to give up a massive amount of yards. Pearsall only had 1 catch for 0 yards, but Purdy fucking missed him on 2 touchdowns. And, like, I sent you the one on Facebook. There's that one. There was another one where it was on, like, the 6-yard line or something like that. I watched it happen. He runs a motion He comes out, does the out real fast, wide the fuck open. As open as CeeDee Lamb was on that fucking drop, on that last throw, that's how open he was, and Purdy's looking the other fucking way, and Pearsall's over there like, dude, so open, he could have threw a bad pass, and it still would have been a fucking touchdown. He could have had 2 touchdowns that game. He missed them on a couple throws. Them getting back in the rhythm, too. I guarantee Pearsall's going to have more than 0 yards and 1 catch this week. I feel like he might get back to his big games because they'll have other receivers with Kittle out there and Jennings and stuff, and Purdy realizing that Pearsall does play the game of football on his team.
Right.
So, all right, talk about your fucking bullshit. Let's get this fucking over with.
Oh,
it's a lot too little at this point. You know what? I just can't catch up. I can't catch a fucking break. I couldn't catch a break in fantasy. I went 0-3. It was crazy.
Yeah, you couldn't. You had such a bad week, and you lost to me in fantasy.
I lose to you during the regular season every single time.
Yeah, but when it matters, you win the big ones.
That's all that matters, baby. That's how you finish. That's Myles Garrett.
You went 8-7. I went 10-5. No big deal. I am 163-1 overall. You're 97-70-1. And you know what? There's still some weeks. You can keep chipping away. Let me look at this. We have 6 different games here that if you win 4 of them, my lead's down to 3, and I start getting a little nervous. I mean, it's not going to happen, but it's theoretically possible.
Imagine if I got all 6, we're tied.
If you get all 6, I'll lose the hat and just do it in what God gave.
For the love of God, let's fucking do this.
Let's fucking go.
You know what? If I get all right, how about this? If 3 of these quarterbacks get hurt and I fucking lose, I will do it only in a hat, and I'll raise the camera a little, so it's okay.
There you go. All right, we're gonna have to. This is gonna be fucking the good after dark.
Sexy now.
Last thing that we'll go over for the week is we're going to continue to give you just the top 5 picks of the draft. It is still the same 5 teams, but they jumbled up just a little bit. Titans are still at 1. The Giants moved up from 3 to 2. Cleveland's up from 4 to 3. New Orleans, because they were on the bye, they did drop down to 4, and the Jets are still at 5. So both New Jersey teams are still in the top 5. The New Orleans Saints, the Browns, and the Titans. 5 really, really downtrodden, pitiful fucking organizations right now are up there in a very weak draft for quarterbacks. Which let me see, 1, 2, at least to me, 3 of these teams need quarterbacks. So we'll continue to give you just that little update for people that are definitely fans of teams that are going to be down and out, and looking forward to April.
What's going to be crazy about the draft is that the Rams could be possibly in the Super Bowl and still have a top 5 pick if the Falcons just continue to fucking go in a downward spiral. Because I don't know if you people remember this. They traded their first-round pick for next year to the Rams to pick one of their defensive players last year.
Yeah.
Good job,
He's
guys.
having a really good year. He really is. I still think they gave up too much for it.
Do you remember when the Rams didn't have any fucking first-round picks for like fucking 5 years? And now they're like, we like them. We like them. Like, you know what?
They are useful.
Kind of like them. You're right. Anyways, fuck this game. I hate fantasy football, and I hate this pick'em shit, and it's a bunch of bullshit. And fuck Mel Kiper. Do you have anything else to say to these people?
Wait.
Fuck the Eagles! Okay, now we're good.
Well, now you got that out of your system. Thank you to everybody who continues to watch and listen to our show. We are growing every single week, and I'm not just talking about fucking bellies. We are, like I said, we're multiple states. We get more people listening and following every single week, and I get more people talking to me about it every week. And it's just gonna explode when the draft happens. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be handing out those business cards that we have made. We're gonna get just people like fans just on camera. We're gonna be posting them. We're gonna be on the TikToks and the Vines and the whatever else is out there. We're gonna be out there. But we really appreciate the people that continue to watch and listen and give us the motivation to keep doing this.
Yes, thank you guys for watching, listening, subscribing, following, sharing. I got a request that I needed to sit up more this week because it wasn't
Mhm.
as pretty. I'm glad my face is beautiful enough. Hopefully, I'm close enough. If I need to be closer, please let us know, and I will sit closer to the camera. Or I'll move the camera closer so I'm comfortable and you can still see this beautiful mug and all this.
Oh God, I cannot wait till that picture goes away. Holy shit!
I hope the thumbnail that YouTube picks is just me. I don't pick
You
those.
do that enough, it's gonna have to.
Just upping the chances. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like you said, we're gonna be at the draft. I'm thinking we more than likely go live for the entire draft while we're there. Maybe not day 3. That's a long day. But at least day 1. Me and you.
I'm thinking day one, definitely going live, give you live on at least our live analysis of everything. He knows better than anybody how deep, like balls deep, I go into the draft. I watch film on hundreds of dudes, and
Nice.
we break it down. I give my scouting reports, everything. I'm no fucking professional, but I have been right more times than I've been wrong, as far as I'm concerned. Um, on all these things, I dive balls deep in the draft. I listen to a bunch of smart people, and one of them is the guy on the other side of this camera over here. So I think going live for at least round one is going to be a good idea. You'll get everything raw, you get everything unfiltered as you usually do. And I just think it's going to be a good time. It's going to be good for the show.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good time. We'll figure out the details, how we want to do it, everything like that when it gets closer. I have gotten more into the draft and the combine and scouting wise once the season's over. I mean, I like watching college football, but I don't deep dive into it too much during the season like this freak does. But I do enjoy it now. The combine is one of my favorite times. The off season is one of my favorite times. I'm really looking forward to it after the season because it just doesn't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, baby. So that was our show. Thank you so much for watching, listening, doing whatever you're doing. And we will be back for another episode next week of Up the Gut. Bye.